Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I created these adorable little mini Christmas wreath embellishments. They are so cute and so easy to do. Let me show you guys how I made them. Now let me start off by saying that this little tiny wreath came from me making this bigger wreath. So I'm basically going to be using the punch out from this bigger wreath. That's where this came from. And I think it's a better embellishment because they're tinier. So let me just show you guys how I made these. So it's going to be a kind of 2-for-1 type of deal thing. If you decide to do it this way, you can get bigger wreaths and smaller ones. But if you don't want to make the bigger ones, you don't have to. You can use the same technique to make the bigger ones. I'm just kind of trying to utilize all my scraps and getting the most out of my stuff. So I started off by using a light pink cardstock paper. This is from, I believe, Recollections. I have this big circle punch. It doesn't say the exact measurement, but I want to say it's like a 2.5-inch punch, I would say. So all I'm going to do is punch out some scallops. And guys, if you don't have this punch, you don't have to run out and get it. You really do not see this scallop on this wreath. It's covered up, as you can tell. You can you can trace out a circle from a jar, from a top, from anything that's circular. So just keep that in mind if you don't have any punches, all right? So we have our punches. I would do a bunch of these at once so that you can like always have some on hand if you're creating a bunch of them. Then I'm going to use a 1.5-inch punch. And this doesn't punch out like right in the middle, unfortunately. But it's good enough. So as you can see, it kind of leaves, this is a lot wider than this bottom one. But it ends up working out. I end up putting the bow, I believe, on that bottom part, if I'm not mistaken. So to me, it doesn't matter. But once again, you guys can trace that out and cut it out. My bandage keeps trying to come out. You guys know I messed my hand up. I don't want you guys to see how ugly my cut is right now in video. I don't want it to be a distraction. But okay, so back to what I was saying. So now we have a 1.5-inch circle. And I actually have already some that are cut. And now I'm going to be using this tiny circle punch. I want to say this is like 3/8 of an inch. But I'm not too sure, guys. I'm so sorry. I wish I had the exact measurement for you. But this one here, all I'm going to do is try to place it in the middle as best as I can. And punch it. I hate this punch, guys. It's so hard on your hands. You have to use so much pressure, and my hands are like really jacked up. But this is what you're left with. Okay, that's what we want. You guys can save this and use this. It's up to you. I'm just gonna go ahead and punch all of these. So guys, I would suggest if you have issues with your hands also, I will get the punches that have like this type of lever for the tiny ones. They do sell these. They're a little bit more expensive than these, but they're well worth it if you have issues with your hands like me. All right, so there are our wreath bases. So now we have our bases, and all we're gonna do, I'm gonna use this decorative shred that you guys see me haul from Dollar Tree, and it is mixed with like this cream color and then also this pretty copper color. Now you guys can decide which look you like. I kind of played, these are the ones with the copper and the white, and this is the one with just the white, and I really like how the white ones look. So those are the ones that I'm gonna make on camera with you. But guys, you can use any color shred that you have or you can find. You're not limited to just this color. I really, like I said, I like the way the white ones look. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick out, kind of separate these. Get the white ones. I didn't count exactly how many you need, but I want to make a bunch of these, so I'm just going to have a nice little pile ready to go. And let me show you guys how we do this. I'm going to put down a piece of parchment paper because I don't want to get glue on this mat. My background. So guys, this is a good surface to work with. Your glue won't stick to it. You can easily get it off. It won't ruin this paper. All right, so we have our shreds. We have our bases. I'm gonna grab my hot glue gun. Make sure you guys have some hot glue sticks on hand because you will run out of glue quickly. So what I do is I start off with a little glob of glue, like so. I take 2 pieces of paper shred. Decorative shred is called. And I kind of fold it in the middle like so. And I just ball it up. I don't smash it too much, like I'm not using too much force, but I do get it in a nice enough ball where I got a hold of it, and I just press that down, and I kind of shape it around. It's okay if some is sticking out. You just got to kind of play with it and get it to where you want it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put another little glop of glue. And I'm going to use 2 pieces of shred. Fold it in the middle. And just ball it up. You want to have a nice grip on it because you do not want to burn yourself. And I'm just going to stick that right next to that one. And kind of press it in while that glue is nice and hot. Guys, be careful you do not burn yourself because you will if you're not careful, and it is not fun. So there we go. And I'm just going to continue to do this all the way around. I tried using 3 pieces of shred, and it kind of, 2 pieces work best for me for this size. So you guys can do whatever you like, however you like. But I just wanted to share with you guys how I created this one. Alright, so there's that one. And I'm just going to go all the way around. Get it nice and balled up and press it down. Pay attention because you can see that the hot glue is there. So the bits that are sticking out, I know the hot glue is right there. So I'll kind of try to get it in there to press down in there, that spot, so it can adhere. And it's okay if it looks a little crazy. Sometimes like it'll stick to your hand like so. That's alright, just get it back in there. You can always go back and put more glue. I'm kind of happy. I was going to do this tutorial live with you guys, but I already knew there was going to be all kind of interruptions. And sure enough, I had to re-record this about 5 times because people like to call me when I'm doing videos only. You guys know the story already. And me and my kids are on break from school. Don't worry about these little glue things. You can always pick them off after. So that's it, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and go all the way around. I'm just gonna roll that up. You guys can find a lot of the decorative trim in really pretty colors at Dollar Tree. I think I want to go back and get some of their light pink shred. If you guys didn't see that haul that I did, make sure you check it out on my channel. I can find a lot of really good stuff. Some good deals I've been finding. We're in our last little piece. I'm just gonna roll it up. And if you don't have a good grip on it, some of it will like not adhere, like right there. That's okay though. Just kind of move it around to where the glue is seeping out and it'll stick. All right. You guys hear my son? He has such a big mouth like his mother. All right, so you can see that there's some paper sticking out, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We can glue that down when we embellish it. All right, so this is our base of our wreath. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more off camera. Well, I'll start it off on camera so you can see it again. Actually, I'll go ahead and do a time lapse. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did these 3. Now what I noticed that is if you don't have a good grip on when you ball it up, it'll be harder to do it. So I suggest that you roll it up really well and then stick it on. So now is the fun part. We get to embellish these. Now let me show you guys what I use to embellish these. I'm going to be using this pink and white twine that I bought at Michael's. It's by Martha Stewart. Can you stop? Sorry guys, you guys know my kids are always like next to me and they want to disrupt me when I'm doing my videos. But so I have like, it comes with this iridescent pretty color, this purple. I'm going to be using the pink and white. And then I'm going to be using these gems, also from Michael's. It's a mixture of these 4. All right. So I just put them in a little container and I kind of like shake them around, and I use this tool. It's called the Pick Me Up tool. It is by Silhouette and it is the bomb, guys. I really like this tool. It really helps with picking up these gems. So let's go ahead and embellish these. What I do is I put a little dab of glue and I just pick up, not in any particular order, just whatever catches my eye, and I stick it down. That is it. You guys can follow a pattern. I haven't really been doing that. I just kind of, whichever one is sticking out, it kind of like catches my eye, I will glue it down. Okay, so you see here how there's like a loose paper. You guys can choose to either glue it down or you can glue a pearl on top. I'm just going to leave it and I'm going to glue around it. I like to use a mixture of the flat back pearls and these that are kind of like cut, I guess you would call it. And then definitely leave a space for where you want your ribbon. So I kind of just shake it around so I can get some of them to flip over. I'm going to use this big pink one. Okay, so just like that. They're so beautiful, guys. Look at that. It really is catching that bling. I really like these. So let's go ahead and embellish all three. So what I would do is I would do a bunch of these bases and then I would embellish them all at once. It just really makes it easier and you can get a lot done in a really short time. Like those big ones, the way that I was doing them, it took forever. So I really like this method better. And don't forget, we're going to leave a space for our bow, ribbon, twine, whatever you want to call it. All right. So you can put as many or as little as you want. And then our last one. So look at how quick I was able to embellish 3 of these. I could have done a ton more. Be prepared to have glue all over your nails and stuff. That's why I didn't even bother fixing my nails right now, guys. I know that they look tore up, but this is my life right now. If you give your tin a little shake, some of them will flip over for you. I really like how the light catches these. Maybe I'll do this one with all of these. All right, and I'm using different sizes. Once again, I'm not following any particular pattern. I'm just kind of eyeballing everything. And it ends up coming together really nicely. So you can see that there's a paper sticking out. I'm not going to worry about that because that's where I'm going to put my glue and I'm going to stick my bow. All right, so there you have it. Now we're going to tie a bow with our twine. So all you're going to do is grab some ribbon, and it's kind of tricky getting the right size that you want, so just bear with me. I should have had some already pre-made, but you're just going to tie it like you do your shoestrings, you know, the 2 bunny ears, and pull. And then it's okay if like one is huge because you're going to kind of play with it. I pull down on this and this one until I get the right size that I want. Like that's good for me, I think. Sometimes it's really annoying, like they twist, but you can glue it down how you want it. So I'll kind of hold it to here and I'll see if that's how. And I want my bow to be a little smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and pull on those tails. So I would suggest that you guys just cut a bunch of these, like make a bunch of these bows. Don't do it singly like I am. Once you have it, cut it. And we're just going to go ahead and add a dab of glue. Not too much. That looks like a lot right there. So just be careful you don't burn yourself. And while it's drying, I'm going to go ahead and flip it to how I want it. Don't worry about any glue webs. Okay. And then you can, sorry guys, this glue is bothering me. It's sticking to my nails and my fingers. So then you can decide whether your strings are long enough or short enough. And let me just look at this. Let me flip this. So I think I'm going to snip this one a little bit more. There we go. And there you have it. Isn't that so pretty, guys? So simple. Let's do another one. So I don't even like cut out a certain amount because I don't want to waste anything. I know I'm going to end up resizing the bow. So I just kind of stay towards the end of the twine while it's still on the row. And I try to get it to where I'm not using, you know, wasting too much of the twine. I feel like I'm using a lot. So kind of stay towards the edge. So you don't waste too much. Just like that. I think that's good. Let me hold it up to, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and snip that. And let's go ahead and glue this down. So I'm gonna place a little dot of glue and stick it right there. Just like that. This one came out almost perfect. And I'm gonna trim my tails. There we go. Kind of want to make this one a little bit smaller, so while you're holding it down you can kind of pull at it. There we go. There we go. And you see here how this paper is sticking out? It's kind of bothering me, so I'm just gonna add the tiniest little piece of glue, and I'm just gonna push it down. There we go. Last one, guys. Just in case you're not sure about how to do this bow, tie this bow with the twine. And you guys can use ribbon. The ribbon that I have, it was way too thick, so this twine ended up working out perfectly. So again, I'm gonna stay towards the end. I'm gonna make my 2 loops, cross, go under just like how you tie your shoes, and pull. I noticed that I like the loops to be a little small. Okay. I should have moved this one over a little more. And you guys can definitely start with your bow first and place your gems after. I'm just seeing if I like the size of this. Sorry about that, guys. My video cut off. I never have enough memory. I just bought a bunch of memory data for my on my Mac, and I thought they were all connected, but for some reason it's not showing up on my phone, so I gotta figure that out. Guys, it's so hard like getting videos out to you guys. It's like I can't go live because it's always something. My phone never has memory. I'm like one of those people that hate to delete photos. I'm one of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim. And there we go. Push it down a little more. There we go. So cute. Sorry, I was out of frame. Alright, guys. So that is it for this tutorial. Let's clear this up so I can show you guys how they look. Minus all this junk. Touch that off, my baby. Empty that stuff out, not the paper. And this is what they look like. So once again, guys, you guys can follow this to the T. Improvise and use what you have at home. Whatever color shred you can find. I really like these pastel colors. I think that they look so pretty, and I want to do a lot of my embellishments and my Christmas stuff is gonna be like pink. This blush pink color and golds and stuff like that. So yeah. Alright, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you guys try it and it inspires you. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you found this tutorial to be easy. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. Be patient with me. I'll have another Christmas video out soon. And I definitely will have a drawing session on my channel soon, because I feel like I haven't drawn in forever. Alright, guys. I love you guys again. Bye.